With the Season 3 update for Black Ops 6, the belt-fed attachment for the LMGs just got a massive buff, not only in multiplayer but in zombies as well. With this attachment on the GPMG, as well as some help from a few perks, augments, and ammo mods, you can have a literal 1,000 round magazine. Okay, well the round's over, but I'm not letting go. Not only will you be able to hold down the trigger for minutes at a time, but you'll also be super quick and mobile thanks to this weapon's secret unique pack-a-punch ability. This setup allows you to fire at around 1,400 rounds per minute. It is an absolute buzzsaw, cutting through hordes of zombies like a hot knife through butter. In this video, I'm going to show you what perks, ammo mods, and augments you'll need to get this setup going, as well as give you the absolute best GPMG 7 attachment setup towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. As always though, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and I hope you all have fun with this one. What is up everyone, we are back. Today we're going to be playing on Citadel Day More. It's been a while since I've been here. We've been playing on Shattered Vale, obviously, since that's the brand new map that just came out. But the reason we're on Citadel today is because I think this build, specifically, that I've put together, actually works the best on this map. It'll work on any map. It works great on any map, trust me. But this map has a very specific wonder weapon that is beautiful for this build. But yes, today we're going to be using the GPMG, and if you look at the side there, you can tell we have the belt-fed attachment on it. So if you look in the bottom right, we don't have any reserve ammo, we just have a giant magazine. And if you look at the crosshair there, we have a heat gauge that we have to manage. As we shoot, it climbs. It also pairs super well with this weapon, specifically the GPMG, because this one has a very specific, unique pack-a-punch ability that you will see in a minute here once we go and unlock the map. But the first perk we're going to go ahead and grab right now is Deadshot Daiquiri. The augments I'm running on this perk right here is Dead First, which is a no-brainer. No pun intended, as it will just straight up double your headshot damage on the first hit, which is just insane. I mean, that's just impossible to pass up. And then for the secondary augment, we also have Dead Break, which will increase our armor damage. So once we get into the higher rounds and all the zombies have armor, it'll be super good at breaking it. So I will say one downside with the belt-fed attachment is the ammo capacity and the ammo reserves, because while 500 rounds does sound like a lot, and it does double to 1,000 when pack-a-punched, when we're talking about an LMG that fires, this fast, in total, it's really not that much ammo. But don't you worry, because I got a solution to fix that, and it works beautifully. It's actually this perk right here, so we're gonna go ahead and buy this. Melee Macchiato. Might seem like, what are you talking about? But with the augments I have on it, we can actually get our ammo back instantly. So the first augment I have is Espresso, which is just a no-brainer. It makes the wonder weapon swords better. It makes all the melee weapons better. You swing super fast. And the second augment I have is Hidden Impact. Now this is the one that will give us our ammo back. So if you take a look at this weapon, see I have 400 rounds. Let's just get rid of a couple of them. There we go. We have 381 bullets. But if I pull out my melee weapon, kill this guy, kill this guy, kill this guy, now I have 500, just like that. So it gives you a huge portion of your ammo back when you get a melee kill, which is why this build is so good on this map, because as you know, the wonder weapon on this map is a sword. So you might be wondering why I don't even have a sight on this weapon, because it's like, why am I not running a sight? Well, the reason I'm not running a sight is because you don't need one. On this weapon, when you pack-a-punch it, it has a specific ability that gives it perfect hipfire accuracy, like literally perfect. You'll see in 1 second here. Let me get my money up. All right, so if you look at the middle of the screen here, you can see that giant crosshair. That accuracy is terrible. Bullets are going everywhere but where I'm aiming. But when I go ahead and get a pack-a-punch in, now take a look at that crosshair. Nice and tight. Beautiful, beautiful. So that means I can strafe and move around and sprint and just have perfect accuracy without having to aim. Even though the ADS speed is terrible, it doesn't matter because we're never going to aim. We don't need to. This allows us to stay super mobile because obviously our strafing speed is way faster than our aim walking speed. So despite the fact that this is a big-ass LMG that is weighing me down, we're actually still pretty mobile. And another thing, now that we pack a punch, if you look at the bottom right, we now have 1,000 rounds in reserve, and we also have a heat gauge that basically never fills. Let me go ahead and just unload into these zombies here and show you how slow the heat meter builds up now. It's kind of insane. You know, I'm just gonna shoot until it doesn't let me shoot anymore. Let's see how long we can shoot. Okay, well the round's over, but I'm not letting go. Just gonna go ahead and take a nice little stroll around here. Come on, spawn in, zombies. I'm running out of ammo here. Oh, it's a parasite round, god damn it. But I don't even care. I don't even care if we completely run out of ammo. Because of Melee Macchiato, we can just get our ammo back. It doesn't even matter. There we go. Now first one. And there we go, out of ammo. So that was literally 975 rounds I just fired consecutively with 0 reloads or heat cooldown. Yeah. And now that we're out of ammo, all I gotta do is whip this out and then go shink, shink, shink. 3 kills gives you 300 rounds. So each kill gives you 100 bullets back to your magazine. What sword do I want? Probably the lion's sword. Yeah, let's get the lion's sword. Let's go ahead and do the upgrade quest for it as well real quick. There's 2. Okay, I'm activating this. Oh my god! Holy shit! Anyways, I'm gonna have to go buy Melee Macchiato back again, but no biggie. And boom, now we have the map's wonder weapon. One of them anyways. Probably the best one, the Lion's Sword. Ooh, look at how clean that is. One thing I'm gonna go ahead and do right now though. So the ammo mod I decided to go with on this map specifically is Shadow Rift. And the reason we're using Shadow Rift is because I hate amalgams and I want them to die as soon as possible, because amalgams are actually weak to Shadow Rift damage. And this augment right here, which I'm running called Big Game, will make it so that the Shadow Rift can actually activate on the amalgam itself and do an insane amount of damage to an amalgam very, very fast. For my secondary augment, I'm just using Supermassive, as it just straight up improves every aspect of Shadow Rift. It gives it a bigger radius, it can kill more enemies. Simple as that. And now that we have Shadow Rift, I'm gonna go over here and buy Elemental Pop just to further improve our elemental damage, because with these augments here, I'm using Citrus Focus so that it only activates Shadow Rift, because that is the most important thing we activate. And for my second augment on Elemental Pop, I'm using Vulnerabine just to give me even more elemental weakness damage against those amalgams, because I hate them and I want them to die. Just get infinite ammo. We have infinite, endless magazine and infinite ammo. This build is gonna be a lot of fun, I can already tell. It's already fun. I need double tap as soon as possible though. Oh my god, when I get double tap, this thing is gonna fire at 1,000,000 rounds per minute. Not only is the sword great for getting your ammo back, but it can actually save your life when you use the ability. Like, let me go ahead and take a shit ton damage here, right? So, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god. You just use the ability and you get all of your health back, all of your armor back, and you're literally invincible. Right trigger and left trigger, or left click and right click at the same time, and it'll instantly save your life. Oh, hello. So let's see if we can get Big Game Shadow Rift to activate on this guy. That would be a super good demonstration, right? Yep, just like that. Holy shit. Look at it. Okay, so he just got shit on. He lost half of his health in one shot. That's why I like Shadow Rift on this map. Dude, this thing is insane. Yo, just not having to ever reload, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some of my ammo back. Please be double tap, please. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to wait till round 25. It is double tap. Yes, thank God. Okay, we now have double tap. So on double tap, which just at base increases your fire rate. That's what the perk does. Everyone knows that. But with these augments right here, it is insane. It's completely game changing. So for my first augment, I use double impact, which gives us a 50% damage bonus, basically every other bullet. Listen to this thing. Hold on, listen. Oh my god, it's like a death machine now. It's literally like, see, who needs the death machine? This is the death machine. So literally every other bullet, double impact will give us a 50% damage bonus. And for our secondary augment, we just have double time. Simple as that. It just simply increases our fire rate even further. I wanted to get as much fire rate as possible. I need to get a horde together and just see how fast I can chew through them with this thing. By the way, I forgot, I still have Turtle Shell on Jug, which I was using for the Shattered Veil boss fight, because it's actually very good on that boss fight. But that's really bad for me, because I'm, you know, I don't want to have that on this map. Alright, so we have a good horde together here. Now we're going to go ahead and chew through them with this weapon. Let's see how fast we can take them all out. And gone. Just a couple stragglers. Shadow Rift is still picking off a couple of them, as you can see. Oh, so it's like, oh my god, I'm about to run out of ammo. Oh no. Just gotta do this. And now I have all my ammo back. It's just too much fun. Something about a gun that can shoot that fast without having to reload ever. It just scratches a very specific itch in my brain. Still melting Doppelgas like in the blink of an eye. I'm so glad they fixed the belt fed mod, man. It was so bad when it came out. It was so bad, and I was so excited to make a video on it too. I'm like, oh my god, this is good, because this is what I was imagining in my brain when I heard of the attachment, when they announced it. But when it came out, it was like, oh yeah, you can fire 30 bullets and then wait 7 seconds for it to cool down. Now it's like this. Now this is more what I was imagining. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I forgot how dangerous these things were, dude. Oh, hello. Double points delivery. Wait, oh my god, I just unlocked Nebula on my... Oh, Jesus! So many things just happened at once. Like, my brain was getting overstimulated. Oh my god, yeah, they're dying in, like, literally one bullet. Oh yeah, that's fun. That is fun. There we go. Okay, we now have the maxed out GPMG with the belt fed attachment. This weapon is now at its maximum damage capability. So let's go ahead and test out on this doppelgast. Hello. Okay, he's dead. Thank you for volunteering. Oh, okay, we're out of ammo, so I just gotta go ahead and do this. And we are now full ammo again. Nearly died because of my jug augment. I'm gonna go ahead and switch that off actually right after this round. So everyone say goodbye to the beautiful dark matter camo because it won't be there when I come back. They really need to fix that glitch. All right, we are back and now my gun looks like shit and I have a red dot sight for some reason. I don't know why that's there. What the hell? That's not supposed to be there. I mean, I guess I'm not complaining, right? I mean, sure, I'm not gonna use it, but I guess it's nice to have. Holy shit, yo, that guy. That was a close one. You know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. Why not, right? Kill zombies with hip fire. Oh, no way, dude. That's perfect. Kill zombies with hip fire. Yep. No problem. No problem here, Sam. I got you. We've now made it to round 30. Round 30 with the GPMG. Easy shit. Absolutely easy. We are flying through these rounds. We call this the sprinkler. The sprinkler system. There's so many damage numbers. I can't even see what I'm shooting at. That's part of the fun, though. It's so funny just not having to care about ammo. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's just make sure this guy's fucking dead, huh? Oh my god, look at the blood around his... Oh my god, that was a lot of blood. I might not be able to show that on YouTube. So many zombies just died right there. My game lagged. Oh my god, is that an insta-kill over there? Wait, I can do the sprinkler move. I can do that iconic sprinkler. Watch. Ready? 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 See all those zombies? Boom. Sprinkler move. I will say round 40 is about when it reaches its peak effectiveness. Past round 40, it does start to drop a little bit. See, it takes a while to kill armored zombies. Normal zombies are dying pretty quick. It's just the armor, man. It just struggles with armor, you know? Okay, I said I was going to leave at round 46, but it's actually doing better than I thought it would. So I'm going to leave at round 51. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave at round 51. It just feels more complete when you get to at least round 50, you know? Yo, round 46 amalgam, that's not bad. That's honestly not bad at all. Boom, there it is, the big 5-0. We just gotta survive this round and then hit the Exfil, and we have made it. Although it looks like the last round is a parasite round, so we don't even need to worry about breaking armor. We can just clear out all these creepy crawlies and then get out of here. Do a little bit of extermination and then catch a ride. Round 51 this gun took us to, which is very impressive for a standard bullet weapon. Not only is it pretty good, but it's very fun. Very, very fun. Highly recommend you try it out yourself. Let's go ahead and hit this Exfil because I am hungry. Holy shit, man. I have not eaten yet today. I got that gamer diet, that one meal a day diet. Oh shit. That was scary. Oh, there's the amalgam. Let's kill him with the gun. There we go. He's at half health. And no, it overheated. No, come on. There we go. Holy shit, that's the first time I've overheated in a while. There we go. We killed the amalgam with the gun. Now we're gonna use this gun to get rid of the rest of the guys. Who's left? Wait, there's a doppelgast up there. He's not... Yo. What are you doing, bro? Get down here. I'm about to... I just failed the Exfil because... No, dude, the doppelgast. He was hiding from me. That's cheating. That dude fucking cheated. That's funny, though. That's funny. See, that's one thing about the chopper gunner. You call that in, all the enemies run away, and then... they just don't come back. All right, regardless, though, we survived 51 rounds. That is a success in my book, despite the fact that we didn't escape. But yeah, this was a ton of fun. Highly recommend you all try it out. So this right here is the build I was using in that footage you just saw. It's the GPMG with the belt fed attachment on it. For the optic, I don't have an optic because we don't use it ever. I don't know why the gun gave me a red dot sight for free when I logged back in. But yeah, I don't actually use a sight on it because of the hip fire accuracy. For the muzzle, I just use the standard suppressor because I don't want to make the weapon any slower with the monolithic. And the default range is fine. You don't need any more range. For the barrel, I use the CHF barrel for that 8% increase in headshot damage. For the underbarrel, I just use the vertical foregrip for the best horizontal recoil reduction. But if you want to have a little more mobility, you could use the Ranger foregrip, which will give you a bump to your movement speed, 7% sprinting movement speed. For the magazine, obviously, we're going to go with the belt belt fed attachment. That is what lets you have an infinite magazine, and that overheat once you pack a punch is basically non-existent. It rarely ever happens. For the rear grip, I just went with the assault grip because I want the maximum sprint to fire speed. We don't need ADS speed or aim walking speed or any of that because we're not aiming, so sprint to fire speed all the way. For the stock, again, I went with the light stock for the maximum hip fire and strafing movement speed because again, we don't need aim walking speed, we just need to strafe. For the laser, I went with the steady aim laser, which does give it a little bump to the hip fire accuracy. Obviously pack-a-punch gives you the majority of your hip fire accuracy, but this does help a little bit. And then for the fire mods, I went with the recoil springs just to make it feel better. I didn't go with rapid fire because it hits your recoil pretty damn bad and it only gives you a 6% fire rate bonus, which is pretty good. That is 60 rounds per minute, but I just prefer the gun to feel a little better without the terrible recoil. And also, you got to think when you're using rapid fire, it will cause your weapon to overheat even faster. So you could also go with the 7.62 NATO FMJ, which will give you better penetration damage. This means it'll carry your damage further into the horde past more zombies, so your bullets will penetrate more enemies, technically raising your bullet damage. But either way, FMJ recoil springs, if you want to go with rapid fire, this one's really up to you. Just don't use overpressure. Don't use this shit. But yeah, this is the build right here. It's a ton of fun. Highly recommend it.